cut. We talked about cut earlier, and I wanted to reiterate that the government want to cut education, Medicaid, and Social Security, man. But just for the simple fact is, they need all that money to go back to Wall Street. And you know what happened a couple of years ago on Wall Street when everybody lost all that money. So just think if you'd have had all your money on Wall Street, what would happen? But the government want to cut all this education, the Social Security, and Medicaid because they want to use that money to invest in the stock market. And they just want to take from you to make your life more miserable. Now think about it. The biggest investment that the United States government have in this country are prisons. They're building prisons up like condominiums. Look on the stock exchange page and see, look under prisons and see what type of business they do. They're very lucrative. Now think about it. They cut the Medicaid, medical assistance. You don't get no medical assistance. If they cut Social Security, those who need Social Security now or relying on Social Security, now they have no income. And then when you cut the education, nobody's learning nothing. Come on. What do you do when there's no education in the community? Nobody knows nothing. Nobody learning nothing. Crime goes up. That fits their agenda because crime goes up. There'll be more arrests made to fill these prisons that they're building to populate. They got prisons now that they need to populate. People, we need to understand that. So the smallest of crimes or whatever they want to do, when they want a group of people to be put away, this is another form of segregation. Another form of segregation and racism to the max. They're building these prisons to house the less fortunate. Like I said once before, the law is for the poor, but justice is for the rich. Don't ever underestimate what that means. Don't ever underestimate what that means. Justice is for the rich. The law is for the poor. You never go into a court of law. I'm talking about us poor people. We never go into a court of justice. We always go into the court of law. Those rich folks, they go to the court of justice. Because justice means dollars. You got dollars, you get justice. No dollars, no justice. You just get dust. D-U-S-T. Look, I'm going to leave it at that. Well, I'm going to add a little bit more. The congressmen, they're all rich. The Bill Gates of the world, they're rich. The billionaires, the millionaires, the president of Congress. They don't pay into the Social Security system. They're not worried about your education because their children, and their children's children, their family is going to get the same education they got because see, they're in a different type, they're in a different group. It's all about segregation. And when I say segregation, I don't mean color segregation or racial segregation. It's social segregation. Social segregation. Status segregation. You got to be in a certain social status that delegates and regulates your segregated place. We'll pick up later. Tune in.